Ahead of us, the Queen's Golden Jubilee bridges. 2 white pedestrian bridges on either side of the old Hungerford Bridge. Over to the left, Charing Cross Station. Above Charing Cross Station, feel that glass panelling with the turquoise bit dripping out of the centre. This was designed by Terry Farrell, and he tells us that looks like a train coming out of a tunnel. Yes, you look as bewildered as I was. Most people say it's more like a juice box or a toaster.
So
if you like the film Bridget Jones' Diary, with the lovely Hugh Grant, all the Oscar scenes in the first Bridget Jones' Diary movies, they're all filmed above Charing Cross Station. A couple of buildings to the left, the one with the clock face, that is Shell next house. Must home to the oil company Shell before they moved out 2 years ago now, but that clock face is 1 whole inch bigger than Big Ben, making it the largest clock face in the UK. The stone needle in front of it with 2 black sphinx caps either side, look very closely, facing inwards. I'll come back to those in just a moment. The stone itself in the middle is probably the oldest thing you're going to see in London today. That stone is 3,500 years old. It comes from Egypt. It's older than London itself. It was a present to us from the Egyptian viceroy, Muhammad Ali, not the boxer, for our contribution to the Battle of the Nile, which was in 1798. The 2 black caps either side, they were a later addition by the Victorians. Now they're facing inwards because the builders made a mistake. They should be facing outwards to ward off evil spirits, and they've never been corrected. We're now going to go under Waterloo Bridge, which is also known as the Ladies' Bridge, because it was built mostly by women during World War II while the men were away fighting. It's a self-cleaning bridge. It cleans itself whenever it rains. This is because it's made out of Portland stone, which is an alkali-based rock. So when we have acidic rain, a little bit of reaction, and so it erodes away, taking the dirt with it. There it goes, clean side, dirty underneath. But the rain cannot get it. The building on our right with electronic advertising, that is the Royal National Theatre. But yes, most people think it is a multi-storey car park. Prince Charles even described this building as looking like the back end of a nuclear power station. But it is beautiful on the inside, and that's what counts. Grandma says. 3 theatres in there. The largest theatre is the Olivier Theatre, named after the first artistic director of the National, Sir Laurence Olivier. Tickets to part of the Travel season there, you can see advertised, only £12. How do recommended? Good alternative to the West End. Also on the right, you can see that tall white tower block. This is London Television Studios. This is where some of the nation's most favourite and educational shows are filmed. Are you ready? These include the Jeremy Kyle Show, Loose Women, and the equivalent to GMTV. Oh yes, it's very exciting. Also filmed there is Have I Got News For You and QI. Just poking out behind the trees now, you can see a smaller white studio. It will have 4 blacked out, so it kind of mirrored windows. That is actually the studio for this morning. So they film there every day. If you watch that morning show, remember they film out onto the have the river as the backdrop. They quite often come out onto the South Bank as well. I forgot what time that programme ends, but they might still be filming, so wave and you'll be on TV. Also coming up on the right, you see the red brick building, Oxford Tower on top. That used to be a meat packaging and production warehouse owned by the company who make the OXO stock cube. OXO, O-X-O. We are on royal waters. It is illegal to advertise along the river Thames. So what, I hear you ask, is that tower? Well, company was taken to court for advertising. The company stood up in front of the judge claiming that no, that's not advertising. No, we just merely selected some random geometric shapes. They gave us a circle followed by a cross followed by a circle. There's nothing we could do about it. It is pure coincidence that spells out the name Octo. They got away with it, obviously. It's so sad. There's now a champagne bar and a restaurant at the top owned by Harvey Nichols, and affordable housing for key workers in the middle. Lots more shops and restaurants and living. You can go up to a viewing gallery for free. At 2 hour left, you get the first glimpse of St. Paul's Cathedral. I'll talk a bit more about that in just